Hey guys, I'm back. Excuse me. Today I'm going to show you how to do an ombre tumbler with the glitter and using the epoxy. I have mixed up 5 milliliters of aluminate clear cast part A and part B, so I have 10 total, and that's already mixed up and ready to go. I will be using this extra fine glitter that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's white, and it's just a really pretty pearl like white. And then I will be using this lemonade stand yellow that I got per the customer's request, and it's bright and just I love it. And I got this from Etsy. I don't remember what shop, but I will post all of these links below in the comments for you, so you have those. So first things first, get my tumbler turning, and then we're going to put this very thin layer of epoxy all over the cup and make sure everything's covered so that the glitter has something to stick on. And I usually, when I'm applying the epoxy, I usually start at the top to make sure that I get the rim completely covered, and then I work my way down. This isn't going to be a flood coat. You don't want to get too much on here, because then it drips and all of your glitter will swirl into each other. So like I said, you just want a very thin layer. And before this, I went ahead and spray painted my cup. I did the white up top to go with the white glitter and the yellow at the bottom to go with the yellow glitter. That way it's already prepped. It does save you a few coats of glitter. I usually only have to do about 1 coat. And this also helps because there's no way that I know of to save the glitter as it falls, because it's covered in the epoxy as well. So it cuts down on your waste of the glitter as much as possible. Just gonna go back over it. There we go. And the bottom. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to get these glitter containers open and ready to go while this turns. You want it to set just like a minute or two at the most, so it's not all runny and going everywhere. And then we're actually going to stop it here in just a second. There's a piece of dirt. And make sure that nothing's dripping off, because like I said, it's just very important that you get a thin layer of the epoxy going. And just a little tip here, as you can see, this is blue painter's tape. I usually tape off the rim. That way the epoxy sticks to it, and then I can just break it off when it's all dry. And I don't have to go back and scrape my cup 1,000 times and sand it down. It just helps save some of that time and effort. So I'll smooth it out. Okay. Now, like I said, I just want to see if anything's running or dripping. It doesn't look like it, so I think we are good to go. All right, first things first. So I'm going to start with the white, and then I'm going to come back with the yellow. When I go at the top, I'm going to do a heavy line going across it, because this is where you want your color to stick and be thick, and you're not really blending as much here. And I just go around in lines as it turns. Pretty easy. I don't know if you can see this. The white is just so pretty. It's one of my favorites. And as I get closer to the yellow, I'm going to start pulling up a little bit more, so it kind of it's not so thick and bold, and that way it will transition a lot better. There we go. I've seen a lot of techniques where people will actually take the glitter and mix it, the two of them together, to do the middle line. I have not personally had any luck with that. So this is what I have found to be the easiest and what works best for me. I'm just making sure everything's covered. Don't want anywhere without glitter. All right. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to come back with the yellow. I'm actually going to pour the yellow into a measuring cup because I just have it in an Old Spice jar and it's got a really big open. And I don't want to lose control. So here again, I'm just going to start at the bottom, staying kind of close to the, to the bottom of it so it's thicker. And then as I go up, I'm going to, I'm going to bring my cup up so it's not so bold and thick, just like we did with the white. Get some more. I think this yellow is one of my new favorites. So pretty. Oops. There we go. So this is how it's mixing into the white. There's no perfect line in my opinion. Ombre is not perfect. It's kind of just all over the place. So it doesn't have to be exact, and if it goes up a little, if it goes down a little, I mean, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what I like. That's what I know an ombre to be. There we go. Get the bottom. There we go. So then just to get the bottom, I'm just going to pour a little bit in my hand at a time and throw it on there. There we go. So that is it. It's quick, simple. This is going to dry for 8 to 12 hours, the longer the better. But after this, I'm going to lightly sand it, and then I will coat it with another coat of epoxy, just the thin layer again. And then I'm going to come back and put a decal on it and put another coat on it, and it will be done and ready to go. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see something else, send me a message or comment below. Subscribe to my page and like this video. Thanks, y'all.